But if the destination to your desired outcome were 10,000 miles away, 20,000 miles, 50,000 miles, would you be willing to walk? Or would you give up halfway? Or even a quarter of way there? Would you even start if you knew you had to walk that much? What if it was 48,000 kilometers? The distance around this planet. What if you had to walk the distance around this planet in circumference to get to your desired outcome? Would you even start? To put it into perspective, 8,000 steps is 4 miles, and it would take the average person walking at 3.5 miles per hour 1 hour and 20 minutes to walk 4 miles. 10,000 steps is 5 miles, and it would take the average person 75 minutes to walk 5 miles. If you were to walk 5.5 miles per day, that would average out to about 2,000 miles in 1 year. That means it would take you about 5 years to get to one of your desired outcomes. Now, if your goal is so big that it would take you, let's say, 20 or 30,000 miles to get there, it would take you about 15. Now, if you were to just do the minimum, 3 miles a day for 365 days, it would take you about, or it would equal about 1,100 miles that year. So you could take that, and average it out to about maybe 9.5 years to get your desired outcome. Most relationships, like most businesses, fail within the 2-year mark. Around the 2.5 year mark, that's when you begin to go through a lot of trials. But if you make it into the 5-year mark, the chances of success grow exponentially. In that 5 years, family, you can walk your 10,000 miles. The journey of 1,000 miles or 10,000 miles begin with a single step. Take that step. The grind is lonely, family. Ain't nobody out there cheering you on in 30-degree weather at 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, midnight, 3 in the morning. Ain't nobody out there. It's just you. And about 80 to 90% of the time, 95% of the time, it's just gonna be you. It's gonna be only you. And only you doing the right works, investing your life properly into life, can create the circumstances, can prepare yourself for the opportunities that will present themselves. It ain't no if, but when. You get what I'm saying? There is no if. If you're doing the work, there is no if. It's a matter of when. All right? And if you're working, speak. If you ain't gonna be about it, don't talk about it. Don't post about it. Don't even dream about it. Because doing so can make you a hypocrite and can very likely drive you insane. All right? So if you ain't gonna be about it, if you ain't gonna strive for extraordinary things, then don't even try to desire extraordinary outcomes. Just be ordinary. That's okay too. You know what I'm saying? But if you are, you better be ready to stretch yourself, to do what you can with what you got, the best that you can, and to not take it personal when you aren't performing at your best. Just do what you can with what you got, and I'm pretty mediocre myself. Might not be as mediocre as I once was, but I'm pretty mediocre compared to the person that I look to be. I probably won't be waking up at no 4 or 5 in the fucking morning. Unless situation demands such that I wake up at that time. You know, I did it for 5 years, but it wasn't by choice. I was being commanded by my chain of command, and that was when I was in the military. But there will come a time, I know, where I will be commanded, and it will be demanded that I wake up at those hours. It might be for a long time. It might only be for a short time. In the meantime, I'm going to wake my ass up at 7, 8 in the morning, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to go to sleep at midnight, etc. But I'll tell you what, the person I was looks up to the person that I am, and it's like, probably thinks it impossible. The person I look to be might still be out there fucking grounding in this cold ass weather. Not up here. About to take a warm shower. The person I want to be might take a cold ass shower, right? You know what I'm saying? Might hop in an ice bath. I look forward to that too. I want to get me an ice bath. I want to make it a little bit more miserable. Poco a poco. Not exponentially, but little by little. You know what I'm saying? Little by little, slow, measurable progress and reasonable time. That's how we produce desirable outcomes. We can't just like hop in the deep if we don't even know how to swim. You get what I'm saying? So, poco a poco, little by little.